streets, now she getting corporate cash. Come to the bank, in a duffel bag, Mr. Independent, niggas love her. She a go girl, married to the day. Head to the left, head to the right.
Go ahead, so let's tell us a little bit about who you are, what you're doing, where you're from.
Okay, well, first of all, my name is Shelly B, the undisputed queen of the Carolinas. I am from Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been out here in the hip-hop scene, grinding, doing my thing, performing, recording, everything that, you know, consists of an artist's career for about the last 7 years. Pretty much, that's what I do.
The last 7 years? Wow, that's a long time I've been in the game. Did I ask how old you are?
No.
You do not have to answer that question. That is fair. It just seems like you started off young. So what advice do you give to somebody just starting out now? Do you think it's different than when you started out as far as the situation for women in hip-hop?
Well, I mean, the advice that I give is to first of all, keep God first. That's the most important thing. It's really hard for women and for, you know, females out here in this male-dominated industry. So just be strong and stay focused, believe in yourself. And, you know, my thing that I've always gone by is no cosigns. So a lot of females that came into the industry with a lot of males around them, co-signing them, you know, the first lady of this crew or that crew. You know, my movement has always been do it yourself. And you know, tell the world that you're hot. That you don't have to have, you know, this big time DJ or that rapper that's already on, whatever the case, to tell people that you're hot. I mean, you can do it yourself, and that's what I've been doing for 7 years.
So if one of those big time DJs approached you, or a male MC approached you and wanted to get together, what would it take for you to do that? Would you just not do it?
Oh no. What I mean by no cosigns is just like you have some artists that like they'll do, you know, get us paid to get a certain person on their song to say, okay, this is why I'm hot because I have this person co-signing me, or get a certain DJ to host a mixtape for them, or get somebody on a video to say I'm such and such, you already know me, and this person is hot, support this person. That's what I mean by that. And it's just always been my movement, no cosigns. I mean, I have been able to be successful, you know, where I am in this region with kind of sort of just getting out there and telling the world that I can do it myself, and without needing, you know, that group of guys behind me. It's not a bad thing. I mean, some people do that, and to each his own, but it's just been my movement to be able to get out there and do it myself, and to be as successful as I've, you know, been blessed to be where I am right now. So I've done that strictly off of grind and hard work.
And hard work. Rhyme and grind. Who are your influences in hip hop?
My influences in hip hop go way back to like Salt and Pepper, MC Light, the greats. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to like, you know, more current artists like Eve and definitely Lauryn Hill. I mean, I'm still young, so I don't go way back. But my favorite MC, my favorite female MC of all time is MC Light. You know what I mean? And just like anybody, any female who came out in the industry all the way up to now to like Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown, Trina, like anybody who's been able to make it as a woman in hip hop, and regardless of what their movement is, what they talk about in their music, like they got my support. You know, just because I know what it's like. So to see another woman be able to get there and to be able to represent for herself and what she believes in, that's just something that I support. You know, and that I'm a fan of. So all of that is like an influence to me.
Where can people find you?
MySpace.com/ShellyB1, and also YouTube.com/ShellyBTV. This is the single. Y'all make sure y'all support that. Call your radio stations and request it. And check your girl out, man. My grinding hours all day is undergroundgirlsofhiphop.com. And you heard that coming straight from the queen, Shelly B. Undergroundgirlsofhiphop.com. Check it out. Log on to it. Download it. Do whatever you got to do.
She on a H-U-S-T-L-E, 25 eyes, man, 8 days in a week. Clockwork, getting money in my sleep, make that walk work for me like I'm in the streets. Yeah, I was in the streets, now she getting corporate cash. Come to the bank, in a duffel bag, Mr. Independent, niggas love her. She a go girl, married to the day. Headed to the left, headed to the right. If I don't keep me hating, I ain't doing shit right.